You're definitely losing air from somewhere though, aren't you? I think I'll have to take you off and get you repaired end of season. Afternoon world, welcome to June the 1st. Haymaking is still going on. I didn't take you with me last night because I had 3 hours of spinning, and you've seen enough spinning grass. I'm pretty sure you've seen enough of that. So we got a load of bales made over at T'other farm, not as many as we thought, but that's partially down to the fact that we made really, really big bales, and I didn't appreciate. I've never made 5-foot bales before. I've always had 4'6", which are those guys in there. And I never appreciate how much more grass goes into a 5-foot bale. It feels like double. It's not, but yeah, they are really big bales. So folks are asking me, am I going to get them in the feeders? Yes, that's no problem, because in the square feeder there, I put them in from the flat edge and straight down. So yeah, I mean, doesn't matter if it's a 5-foot bale that way, it's still 4'6" the other way. They're still round bales. But first job today. I've been running around after the tree company today. We're a bit shy on work, so anytime a job comes in, I'm having to rush off and do that so I can keep the guys busy. But today, we got to have a little bit of a tidy up around the yard because I've got bales coming home. And the first bales to come back are going to be the black wrapped bales. I want them back here before the crows start pecking holes in my wedges. That was something I was going to do today, as in bring them back, but I'm not going to get there. Mrs. P's catching an earlier train. I've got to go and fetch her. So for loads of excuses, loads of reasons why I can't bring bales back today, but I can get the prep work done. Okay, I can get ready to bring them back. So still got to move that lot as well. Not enough hours in a day, but I've got 35 bales of haylage to come back, and they are going to go there once I've cleared that out. But before dinner, I'm just going to push the green waste heap up a little bit, give me a bit more space for moving trailers around. Believe it or not, pallet forks are by far the best thing for pushing out green waste. Don't know how I found that out. I used to do it with the bucket, and then one day I did it with the pallet forks, and it's like, oh, this works so much better. So, and it does. Started to do some before dinner, so yeah. Right, somewhere I got some insulation blocks. I might as well bring them around at the same time if I can remember where I put them. Where did I put them? It's not many, not even sure if it's worth taking them round, but they're certainly not going to get used if I leave them in there. So I'll get rid of you, and we'll get rid of you. Get off, thank you. That's another machine cleaned off. This one was well overdue. Right, I'm I'm now torn between two jobs. Mrs. P's train's coming in 40 minutes, so I've got to go and fetch her. And one of our neighbours at the farm was just messaging me to say, do you know you've got some horses out in your wheat? And it's like, so I wrote my brother, and I've messaged everybody I know over there with horses to say, could you go and have a look and see whose it is and get them out? Not necessarily because of the damage it could do to our wheat, although that is to be considered. I don't think horses chuffing young wheat into them as it's coming into head is going to do them any good at all. So I could see a dead horse, potentially. So yeah, I can't go over there, because literally it's 15 minutes back. It's that 50 minutes that way to get to the farm, 50 minutes back, and I've got to pick my wife up from the train station in 40 minutes, and that's 20 minutes that way. There's just no way I can do it. So yeah, hopefully in a minute somebody give me a call back and say, yeah, I know as it is, they're out and they're okay, and yeah. Anyway, at least that's clean. That looks a little bit soft to me. I might have to put a bit of air in there. So anyway, welcome back. I've been over and fetched Mrs. P, got her home, she's gone in the house, and then started listing all the things I hadn't done, or hadn't done right, or had done wrong. So I thought, well, while she's doing that, I'll come out and wash my car. That sounded like a good idea to me. Oh, and an update to the ponies, or the horses in our wheat. I thought it was a couple of loose horses that got out. It turns out it was a couple of young ladies that were just riding around the headland of the field. Apparently Dad had given permission for them to do that. He hadn't told me. So so there was a little bit of a crossing there. There's no harm done. We have kind of asked them not to ride out there while there's a crop out there. So we'll go and have a little gentle chat with them later on. But yeah, no harm done. So don't worry about it, Mike. It's not a problem. So yeah, I'm gonna wash out the engine bay of the Mustang, which is why he's tipped up like that. I'm gonna give my car a wash off, which would probably be first one this year, maybe second. No, first one this year. Just gonna give it a quick wash. Not gonna go mad at it. I haven't got to have it shiny because there's dust everywhere, and literally as soon as I park it in the yard, tomorrow morning it's gonna be covered in dust again. So it's just getting the gunk off. Yeah, and then later on it's going to be sorting out the trailer. I've got to take this off in the morning. Probably going to spin the hay tonight. I say probably. I'm going to walk down there when I finish this and just walk over it and kick it about. We've only had about 4.5, 5 hours of sunshine today. It's been a pretty cloudy, murky day, and it might just be a case of there's no point in turning it. If the sun hasn't done its job on this last turn, there's no point in turning it again. You can turn hay for the sake of turning it. So we'll leave that. I've arranged with Reg to pick up bales tomorrow, late tomorrow afternoon. He's busy in the morning, I'm busy in the morning. So it's, yeah, might be spinning tonight, might be spinning in the morning, which won't be till 11 o'clock when the dew's gone off. Yeah, it's still early. I mean, we're in June now, but it's still plenty early enough to make hay. So, okay, right, let's get this thing a bit nearer white. Doors have got drain holes in them. Not perfect, but it is clean. Okay, I think I'll go and get Mrs. P's car and I'll earn a few brownie points back from the ones I lost when she got home. Brownie points restored, I hope. Right, he's cold. Put him away.